there are few civil society organizations who can nominate their representatives to serve their interests and positions in this global network. FANSA represents 4 countries like Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, Nepal. So representatives of FANSA from these countries actually nominated myself as their representative to represent their views, their agonies, problems, aspirations in this global network. My involvement with engagement in water sanitation sector of Bangladesh is pretty long. And we as an organization, we do implement water sanitation projects in urban slums and rural areas of Bangladesh. We are really interested to see that voices of communities who are not having access to this type of services, first of all, they get service, access to service, and second, their involvement, engagement are being recognized. So from that perspective, actually, I am engaged with this global process, and from that perspective, I am also engaged with FANSA as a regional organization. As we all know that sanitation agenda is off track as far as the Millennium Development Goals are concerned. So it is locating in our own country. It is very important for us to, put stronger pressure on our government and international community to continue supporting this very important agenda for human life. And from that perspective, it is vitally important to understand how thinkings are going on at the global level and how that is being translated into local actions in our places. Because after all, if you look at South Asia, millions of people are there who are not having proper access to water supply and sanitation services. And when that will be achieved, we are not sure about that. So it is important in one way to press our governments that we need to achieve this. That is very, very important. On the other way, it is also important to understand whatever commitments were delivered at different international meetings, whether those are being delivered or not, and what are the obstacles and how those going to be relieved, etc. A huge number of poor population in those places, and so it is vitally important to get things done at the global level so that people access these fruits at their households levels. It is about the political prioritization. It is about the evidence-based proofs. And it is about the country level stronger process in favor of bringing water supply and sanitation to the people who are not having those things. So it is important to understand, first of all, that what world leaders or leaders from different countries are discussing while they meet at the high level meetings. Or our government was well represented in 2 of the meetings, because our, from a political point of view, our ministers were there, finance, and our local government minister, who has direct responsibility to improve water supply and sanitation situation in our country. And also at the bureaucracy level, that the our secretary himself was also present. So in that sense, Bangladesh government has made its commitments, its positions clear in relation to water supply and sanitation. Our case was made clear in front of world audience or people participating in this type of meeting, like donors or international organizations or banks or that sort of combinations.